Okay, so it's going to be Shabbat later on this today. It's early in the morning right now, and we're going to have Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, which begins right after Shabbat this week. And so just let you know that too. Rosh Hashanah comes, and then Yom Kippur days later. And we just wanted to speak to you. God wanted us to speak to you and speak to you about some things. So everybody, this is like Exodus from the wicked. Okay, and God wants us to say to you that even if you haven't made it over into, if you're still trying to come into our beloved kingdom that lasts forever and ever, never to destroy, never transfer to people, as God has blessed us, you will make it. Even though it's like at the holiday time right now coming. If you don't make it before then, you will make it. All of our people will make it. God said you will be able to make it. You're supposed to be in our things. And somebody said this that's the way that God has made it to be, and so God alone. And so we just let you know that too. So it's like a exodus from the wicked things, the wicked beliefs that people try to force on you, and as well as the wickedness around you. That God could bad leave all of us alone, which is that too. Everybody has their own mate for eternity, and it just seems like God tells us why God doesn't do it in a hurry, because the wild animals will multiply to our hurt, which means that the animals have things they have to do too. They help to punish the wicked. Okay, so we just let you that too, and we're not the wicked, so they have their things they have to do, and we just want you to know that we kind of like understand what God is saying, and we're not God, and our God knows everything, and so our God will protect us and keep us safe, and we will do as our beloved God alone tells us to do. We showed you a description of our beloved God alone in the book of Daniel. God has many names, 72 names. Okay, it's not that other thing. That's not our God. Okay, so we'll say it too. So we know of at least 72 names, and so that other thing that people do things with. That's not our God, and so our God. Also, that description, and our God on his throne, and then for judgment, and then our God with Moses. It was the same God. So just like to our God made everything. Our God who made Tanakh and Torah, gives the laws. Our God who made heaven, earth, land, and sea. Our God who, in the beginning, in the book of Genesis, that's our God. We'll that too. It was wonderful and beautiful and sweet. Even though we can't see his face, we know that our God is awesome. So I know that everybody whether it's having a vision or some kind of vision with that. When I make that noise, I'm either having had a vision, or something good, something from word on high, something beautiful, or something good, and also to help people, to know that there's something good, and they know that something nice is going to happen for me and my beloved husband, and our family, kids, people, for our beautiful, very large kingdom that lasts forever and ever, never destroyed, never transferred to people. So we just like that too. Well, let you that too. I talk real fast like I'm on the phone long distance, as I told you that before too. Okay, so now that's what I wanted to tell you, and so we'll talk to you as soon as we can. And you it's going to be Shabbat later on, so be prepared for that, and get ready for Rosh Hashanah and then Yom Kippur. And so and that's what we have to do. This is judgment, and everybody gets judged, no matter who they are or what they believe in. If they don't believe in our God still judges. Also, I want to make sure I understand about the poison that we see, the drug that people are giving, seem to be giving. I know that some people have said it's got to be other places too, because the kidnappers gave me. It feels like the same drug. That they give me the drug, and then I'd not know where I was previously, and they could put it in the food, and they could, but they were injecting me, so it was more powerful, and so and lasted longer, and they could put more inside of me. Somebody said, and so they're not allowed to do those things. So we know that they would try to do that, to try to steal money. Like Tancredi, he put it, he had to put it in the drink, because he didn't have any syringe to inject me, and so but he put it up, and where I forgot. So that I had the money in my hand, and that I forgot for a long time. I forgot for many years, and so and he was most likely was putting more stuff in my food and stuff and everything, and drink. And so I don't drink alcohol, but he's putting stuff in, and if he put it in the Coca-Cola, he's put it in more things. So I would still forget, not remember why he came to try to clean up prison, his bad USA government in Nazi Germany. He was trying to cover up. He tried to kill me and my beloved husband, his feet, our family, kinsmen, people, tried to take our things for the American Nazi regime government, and all the bad other people that were with them, that came up against all the bad people came against me and my beloved sons of feet, and all the family against the sinful people and beautiful animals of Everlasting kingdom, and Everlasting kingdom lasts forever. Never destroyed, never tempted my people. So just let you know that it would be the wicked, the devil people. And so it is spiritual, so it doesn't go backwards. So please understand that. So we made Star Wars. So what did Darth Vader? Is Darth Vader, people? This is Darth Vader. What did he look like? A Nazi and the devil, because that's exactly what Darth Vader was. Okay, so what he did, and also he wasn't Luke Skywalker's daddy. He was just trying to be funny because he was gonna lose because of wicked Darth Vader. So we said we're not that too, and So we're the good people. Me and my beloved sons of and our family kinsmen of people. We're the good people. The battles are very good, and we shall let that too. And our God alone is awesome, and our God wins. So now we're prepared for judgment, and so may everybody of ours, may all the good be inscribed for everlasting life, and live for eternity, and for beautiful years and years and years to come. Because we know that we can say that because I told you that it's in the book of Daniel. That it's there. It's written from a long time ago, but it means that it will be that it's there, and our people will make it. It's written, even though you don't see it. Remember, I told you that. We told you that before. Okay, so all those who are inscribed in the book for everlasting life, it's there too, even though you don't see it like you want to see the names. So our names are there. So it's like that because God wants to speak to you right now. So we're telling you. We're speaking to you, and I'm really sleepy, but we know that we must speak to you because our God wants us to help you. Our God said, tell people, the good people, that they can live for eternity. Everybody's hearing us tell you these things. The good people will make it. Everybody knows that all of us will make it. We're God's children. We're God's holy children, and we're God's people, and we're a royal family, and we're from the tribe of Judah, and we're the ones that God designated. And all of our beloved royal families are wonderful people that put us in line succession because they understood what the book of Daniel said too, and they just knew they wanted their people to make it too. And now it's the kingdom. Actually, God said the configuration is complete. So we had told you that before, but we can see it. So it means that everything is coming into fruition. We told you that it's going to be the way that God intended. The way that God intended things to be in the beginning, it'll be in the end. So I really get appalled when I think that the devil people keep doing bad things to us, and they got to know that they don't win. So we just like to mention that too, and we're on the side of beloved God alone. We're behind God's throne, peeking around, looking because he's doing the things that he's to do, and his judgment. And so we just want to mention that too. So, okay, again, we're going to tell you those things. We'll talk to you so we can. Try to be as careful, safe, and alert. And maybe get to talk to you before Shabbat. And so we'll be most careful, safe, and alert. I'm going to talk to you as soon as we can. Shabbat Shalom when it comes to. And Hag Zameah, Lashon Tovah.